a start. He holds them there. Gates open, they're off and they're racing, and Indy Ruler was away very quickly. So is King Cartel and Imperialise pushing through. Charlie Jane climb on top. Mia Gusto handy, taken back. Empress of India deeper out. In behind those came Rhythmic Bill, followed further back by Bow Talk settling. Jenny's gone up there better than midfield in the early part, and back towards the rear Bisector as Bow Talk drops to last at the 750, and King Cartel hit the bridle hard, leads the way from Indy Ruler second, Imperialise running third, Charlie Jane, Jenny beautifully placed by Pike, 3/4 of a length away, then Climb on top, getting around the outside, just trying to hold Jenny in, then on the rails Dialing, followed back in the middle, Wicked Venom, Mia Gusto trailing 3 deep, followed by Rhythmic Bill, Bisector, Bow Talk is well back in the field, coming to the turn, and Empress of India is near enough to last as they'd straightened up, and King Cartel led them, 250 to go, a length and a half, Indy Ruler with Imperialise trying to bullet clear. Climb on top is down the outside. The favourite can't win. It's still King Cartel. Climb on top is charging. King Cartel, Climb on top with a late dive. Went to it. Might have got up right on the line. Very close. Might have got the dive in. Climb on top from King Cartel. Behind them, Mia Gusto, Empress of India, Rhythmic Bell running on. And behind them also, Wicked Venom, Imperialise, Charlie Jane Dialing. Then Bisector, Indy Ruler is back there. When they'd pulled up, swim through also near the tail end of the field with Bow Talk. Jenny has really pulled up very abruptly in the run on. And it is amongst the last of them home as we stand by for the official result. And Chris Parnham has done it again. It is number 2, Climb on Top, for Dan and Ben Pearce, who go race to race with Parnham, having won the 2-year-old event, the Magic Millions Plate with Torcanco. Climb on Top returns today a winner as well, the Demerit Gelding, snatching victory from King Cartel, Mia Gusto, Wicked Venom close up, Empress of India from the back, and it was a blanket finish, but the favourite Janny has finished at the tail of the field. It has run last. Climb on Top by Demerit from Time to Climb for Oakland Park, Danelle Pearce, Mrs. C. Nile, the Sangelli brothers, K. McDonald, Mrs. E.J. McDonald, Mrs. K. McTaggart, A. Allsop. An early double for Chris today, and got there by a short head, timed his run beautifully in 1:11.87, 35.70 the 600. Second placing goes to 3 King Cartel, which has run a terrific race. First up fresh, Holly Watson for Mitchell Pateman by Universal Ruler from Miss Somebody. And third goes to 10 Mia Gusto, a Demerit mare, Clint Johnston Porter for the Adam Durant stable. Wicked Venom officially fourth. Empress of India flooded late down the outside. But Chris Parnham continues his fabulous form in the saddle and picks up an early double after 3. Race 4, the MCA Polytrack Handicap over 1,200 metres, and out comes number 12, Last Style Bender. As Lockie joins us from down in the yard, the Pearce boys said they were set for a nice day. They look very optimistic coming to the races. So far, so good.
Absolutely, Darren. That's a race-to-race double for the Pearce brothers, and Climb on Top salutes here today. First up, Ben Pearce joins me once again. Ben, it's a nice way to start the preparation.
Yeah, nice way to start the day too. I thought we could have a good day. I said on the way up here, if we don't get a winner today, I'm going to have a proper dummy spit. So, yeah, it's all going well.
Behind the scenes, what's he shown you in terms of perhaps a slight improvement since the last time we saw him on course?
He's a strange horse. He's quite lazy, and we thought that a set of blinkers would help him, and it made him worse. So we've taken them back off. We've been really pleased with him. His work's been good. Chris had 9 rides today, and he thought that he might want to drop one off, and I said to Scotty that probably shouldn't drop this one away.
And that's exactly what he did. Moving forward, Scotty and I said pre-race that this is a final for a 1,400 metre race over for $100,000, I should say. That should suit him nicely.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it looks like a good map for him.
Narachenko, what do we do with him now? Does anyone play the treble for these first 3?
Yeah, I don't know. Not me, but yeah, like he's going super. I mean, you see the way his younger sister won from near on last and came past him. He races on speed, but going back to his early trials, he actually sat last in the trial and he went past a lot of good men like he was standing still. So I'd love to see him sit one day, but whether today's the day or not, we'll have a chat to Chris and work that out.
Time will tell. Hopefully we're chatting again in half an hour or so. Well done here.
Thanks.
There's Ben Pearce and here's Chris Parnham.
Chris Parnham joins me now. He's having a bit of a blow too, Chris. He looks like he's a hard work out there just to keep him travelling.
Yeah, it is a little bit. He's a bit of a cruisy customer, but he got a nice run in transit, and he let down nice enough with a bit of, which took a bit of urging.
At about the 600 metre marker, like you were pretty desperate to just hold the back of that horse in front of you because it was just, well, at one stage struggling to keep his back.
Yeah, a little bit. He just come off the bridle when the pace went into it a little bit, about the 700, and then he just needed to be stoked up a little bit. Yeah, he's a nice horse, and he just takes a bit of riding, that's all.
Northerly Stakes Day, $100,000 final for these West Speed horses from this series. It's over 1,400 metres. That looks like it'd suit him as well.
I think so, yeah. I don't think 14 would be a problem, and yeah, these are the sort of class of horses that end up in the final.
What about Rachanko? A thought on him?
Yeah, he was a bit stiff the other day, so if he can get a nice run, sure be there for a long way.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's Chris Parnham combining with Dan and Ben Pearce once again to make it a race-to-race double this time. And it's Climb on Top taking out the Tab Touch West Speed Platinum Series heat number 2. On the other side of the break, we'll be taking a look at a feature story on Racing WA's Off the Track program.